session for a DM's inspiration. I know it's been a little while. Feel free to assist.
Well, if no one else will.
Go for it, Hassan.
So, upon leaving the Argynvost Holt, along the road we encountered a body with something written on it that we didn't get to read because Tetradia blew it up. At which point our scout Russell was able to notice that there was a bunch of undead coming at us, revenants, a banshee, a bunch of other things, all freaky things coming after us, and we were a brief moment to prepare and then had to have an epic battle of epicness against a banshee, a bunch of revenants, a bunch of hellhounds, and then some shadows showed up. And it was an epic fight. There was it was touch and go at times. Russell dropped. I think a few other of us fell unconscious for a round or two at times. We had to also, while fighting, all of a sudden a ginormous wolf with something in its mouth showed up and started watching but not participating. And Alfador was able to get it to drop what it had in its mouth. For us, and then it left while we continued to take out the Shadow Monster with effective and epic battle stuff. Son ran up a hill to fuck up a skeletal archer. Russell ran up a different hill to fuck up skeletal archers and to get an awesome hidden vantage point from which he could snipe the fuck out of things. Nero blew shit up. Tetradia blew shit up. Electrocuted things at times, although she was running low on abilities because she was wasteful with her high-powered stuff and all that. The fight ended. We investigated the parchment that Alfador got from the wolf for us, which turned out to be a invitation, should we survive his latest trial, to dinner in 2 days at Strahd's castle or face the consequences of not showing up for dinner. And I believe that was where we left the session upon realizing that we had all become more powerful through our experiences in combat.
And I actually have an out-of-character question about, I just got elemental affinity, so you can add dice to certain rolls. Is that only one spell per battle, or?
No, you get any of your attack modifiers. If you roll to hit with a spell, and it is doing lightning, for instance, you're going to add your charisma bonuses to it. You don't have to worry. You don't have to set it up automatically. You can just do that in the background.
Oh, so I don't actually have to do anything. It's already automatically.
No, I'm saying.
No. You just have to tell us about that you're using the lightning spell, and then we'll add the 4 charisma damage to it.
Hang on a second. Yeah. So after I will help you have it out. You don't have to all set it up. It's out there. Just as a reminder, anytime you roll to hit with lightning-based damage, you are adding your charisma modifier to it, and I will try to remember as well. Okay.
So you can use that with any lightning spell. It's not just you get to pick one per battle. It's like
any lightning beast.
Any and all, but only to hit. So like lightning ball, lightning hands, those will not be affected.
But
okay. So the party. And take your demon's inspiration for that, Mr. Assault. The party had, and correct me if I'm wrong here, because it's been a touch of time, my notes are slightly off with this and stuff like that. You guys are still on the road, and you guys will be heading towards Kresk, I believe. That is one of your main goals right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Is there anything that I need to know about before we start? Okay, got it. The party. However wounded you're hurt, Some of you have been, well, incredibly hurt. Many spells are used, spell slots have been used. Wounded, winded, and you are on the edge of a road. The body has been, is still, the bodies are all around you, but none of you have been seriously injured to any greater point. And you have received an invitation. It is the party's choice whether or not they would be any interest in doing so. And you certainly can choose not to go there. So I will ask, you all winded and hurt, what is the party doing?
We should probably loot first.
Yes. We need to loot the dead. See if there's anything dropped by these corpses.
Okay.
That's of value to us.
Did I not come back later and give you all the loot that this place had for it inside there? Did you not get the headband?
Oh, I remember the headband. Yes, because the Banshee was
I remember
wearing
you
it.
mentioning the headband, but I don't remember actually seeing a breakdown of what we found.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if we got gold or not.
Okay, gotcha. The party, there are corpses all around you. Hurting corpses all around you. And I'll actually bring you to the map in just a second, but you guys are going to be looting? If you guys are going to be looking around looting for items of use, you can roll me an investigation check.
Nice!
Oh, God. Strahd, you gotta get better at searching for stuff.
Okay.
Oh, yes, that's right. I'm sitting in my vine blight lap chair.
Son, Nearmore, you guys are moving around. You are looking for different items. Slayers, -1, got it.
Oh, yeah.
As you are moving, running around looking for different items, all like inside there, there is not much money per se, but there is a lot of weapons. The whites specifically, they had almost a shellacked carapace armor, but the weapons and bows are of extremely fine make. They carry iron war bows and many other tools as well. They're long swords. They have traces of silver attached to them as well. Handles are well built and they're extremely well made. But the ethereal creatures that you have are not, well, they don't carry much around. There's no money to be found here. No money at all. But if the party would like to, there are eight long swords and 8 war bows here.
Definitely.
To try to look at Stilicho and be like, Stilicho, get one of those swords. Let's see what you can do with it.
You see Asan pick up one of each, and they just kind of melt and get all watery, and then just kind of disappear up in his sleeve.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't know if the Blight knows how to pick up a sword, but
the Blight just kind of looks at you for a moment, looks down at the sword, and then looks back at you.
One of those war bows might be good for Russell if it's any better than
Yeah.
what he has now.
Russell will definitely take one of the war bows.
Also, we'll take a warbow, look at it, and be like, I like my bow better. But the warbow is same thing as the longbow.
You should also pick
Oh,
up any arrows that are in the area.
Gotcha.
We've got the cart still, I believe, so...
Yep. We'll just throw everything on the cart of
Yeah.
value here.
And if it can't carry it for some reason, the Vine Blight could carry it.
Okay. Okay, no, the cart can easily carry it. Absolutely. Anything that you would be able to strip from them. Are you going to take the armors? The carapace shellacked armors?
If we think we can get value or use out of them, I don't see why
They're
we
shellacked
wouldn't.
armors?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what the whites were wearing.
In game terms, does that mean anything special? Probably not, right?
They're polished, shiny, and they're almost waxy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they literally have a shellac coating.
Are any of them breastplate?
You try to remove a certain piece and stuff. Yes, you could break down the armor for a breastplate. But as you start to kind of do that inside of there, it looks like the armor has been infused into their skeleton and flesh. Their armor is stony almost, and bone, and it looks to be made out of bone. This is this would be almost a petrified wood like armor, with joints inside there. It's extremely stiff. It's strange of how they can move around inside of it.
So it's like it's been painted almost to make it look like metal.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
It's lipstick on the pig. Wonderful.
Yes. But it is not metal. It is extremely useful. It's extremely useful if you could wear it. It's just the problem is how are you going to wear it? A stone and bone, armor.
Yeah. No.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm going Dro is going to completely rip an entire set off of one of them and put it in the cart.
Okay.
He's not wearing it. He's just going to put it in there.
You do so.
Didn't one of you guys want to buy another fine suit of armor back in Kresk?
I think Solaris wanted one.
Mira would like to buy breastplate.
I'm sure we can get something for all this stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8 warbows, 8 well-made longswords. Sort of there. The Shadow Demon. As you do come across that song.
Yep.
Scott pulled a pool of black ichor where the Shadow Demon was.
A pool of black ichor underneath the Shadow Demon's corpse.
Mm-hmm.
I have vials.
You're not the only one who has some empty flasks and vials. This stuff might be useful to someone with arcane knowledge, and Hassan will... what is my vial situation? Because I think I used one for something.
I'll take a look at it and do an Arcana check, if that's okay.
Sure. Go for it. Roll no contract. 18. Straightly moving. Mira.
Oh.
Moving. As you get a little better look at it inside there. 18. Ooh. This... It's moving and writhing inside of there, and you see at one point you casually throw like a twig inside of there just to see what would happen, just to kind of conducting a few things with this.
Sounds like something I'd do.
And the twig, as it hits this inside of there, the twig rapidly starts growing, shrinks, and then changes colors rapidly. Different color sections. And then just slowly sits there, which is now a rainbow colored and has other twig limbs sprouting from it.
Neat. Interesting.
Hassan's flasks have all gotten filled with holy water, so if you have empty flasks and would like to grab
I have
some of this
6
liquid.
vials and 2 glass bottles.
Ah.
So maybe 3 vials?
Okay. You want to try to grab some vials and stuff there?
Yep.
Whoever is doing it, roll me a dex check. It's a DC of 5.
I don't think you can fail that.
And by saying that, he made me automatically fail.
Okay. Okay.
See? See? You see what you did? Do you see what you did?
I thought it was. But apparently,
Did I not call it?
So, Mira, you've been traveling a lot with these vials inside of there. And what you don't realize at one point is that one of your vials is cracked inside there.
Uh-huh, yeah.
Successfully pour it inside there, and you grab the vial, and you look down at your hand, and there's black ichor on it that's oozing out from a small crack line of it. I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. Okay. You quickly whip it off of yourself, sort of there, and scatter it away from you, and you see the ichor. Part of it absorbs directly through your skin.
Oh,
but
great.
whatever effects that it has, you are able to kick off with your incredibly more durable sorceress body. It has no effect on you.
I'll probably attribute that to being fallen. Well, do I get? I guess I don't get any ichor then.
You get 3 vials.
I still get 3. Okay.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm down 1 vial now. Hey.
Yes, you are.
Okay.
It is there's an interesting section of it inside there, and you do have the ichor now. If you ever want to apply it to your weapons, let me know.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
You don't say. I will keep that in mind.
I have a hunch Russell will actually be very good with that.
I have a thought. I could just stick the Galthias staff in a pool of it right now and see what happens.
I wouldn't. That might be a little bit too much playing with fire.
Listen, I only failed before because of you. You jinxed it.
Do it.
And then we got Dro, just the devil on the shoulder. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
If you want to, it's all to you. Solaris and Tetra, of course, you see that so does Saren at this point. Would you like to, Nira?
Oh. All right, let's make life interesting. Otherwise, it's boring. We'll do it.
Okay. Roll me D100. As soon as the Gulthias staff touches the remaining little bits of ichor there, the Gulthias staff is a living object. Its spongy-like skin starts to petrify rapidly. And you do learn something of this. If that would have affected you, it's still the staff still living. Now, it didn't affect it in any bad way, you don't think. With your Arcana check, and then now seeing what this does is, this Ichor is an Ichor of some type of chaos.
Hmm.
The demon that you had just fought inside of there, failing to resist Chaos's influence, may have very, very drastically changing properties to whoever it afflicts. From very useful to just weird, like changing all of your skin colors.
Yep.
Or making you grow horrible things. So just keep that in mind. Could be very useful at the same time.
So
as long as it doesn't have a chance of being a 3rd level fireball.
And you can say, "Hey, I want to fail this saving throw." By the way.
Well, I don't. Is the Gulthias staff, is part of it still kind of petrified?
Yes, it is. The entirety of it is petrified, but it's still moving and wriggling in place. Had no adverse effect to it. Besides increasing its AC.
It is now living stone.
It is living stone.
Interesting.
Very nice.
Well, maybe
that'll be good for not opening doors.
Okay. So you do have the Ichor there. You've looted a lot of other places here inside of there. There is not a super amount of other things here, though.
Okay.
Considering we have to make some trades as we go on, I think instead of just taking one set of armor of this kind of skeletally attached armor from the rights, I think I'm just going to take it all. I'm just going to rip it off of all of them and throw all the pieces in the cart instead of just one.
My only worry with that is
if
how
I
long
may.
it would take to do it.
Yeah, that could take a bit.
No, it will probably take you about 10 minutes if you guys are willing to wait 10 minutes.
Yeah, Hassan will assist to help speed it along.
Troy's a strong individual. He can crack some bones inside of there. I'm going to have to go for just a split second. I'm getting a phone call, and I have to take this, so I'll be back, okay?
Yep.
Hey, guys, how do I get in again? Where's the...
Oh, hey!
In general, my guy.
Yeah, it's pinned at the top of the COS General.
I got it
So
now,
just go to pin. Yeah.
All right.
Have you Oh, bloody hell! I did not mean to do that. Have you updated your character sheet yet? Like, have you leveled?
I'm working on that too. I thought I had to get this open before I could open up the D&D Beyond.
No. Getting it. It's going to take a while to come up. So, but you can get Beyond open separately as well.
Okay, the Foundry sheet is basically just fucked at this point, so I'm just going to use Beyond 20.
I'll tell you how when we're done, Tenkai. Remind me. I know how to fix it.
Nah, I'm fine with using Beyond 20. I like it. I like D&D Beyond sheets.
Okay.
Yeah, it is nicer.
I might be in the minority in that I really like Foundry. The way
I used to be that, but I recently switched to D&D Beyond. It's fucking better.
It's so much better.
I just don't know how to roll advantage.
Literally the only way.
So if I'm in Beyond, that's where I change my sheet, and then Beyond.
Yeah, on the if you go to the anvil, if you go to your character sheet, there's the anvil symbol on the right. That'll take you into the builder.
I want level 7 or level 8.
Yeah, you want to make so when you get into the builder, if you under classes, you'll have Ranger level 5, Rogue level 2. You want to change Rogue from level 2 to level 3.
All right, got that.
And then it scrolled down. It should, or you may have to expand it, but Expand it and then scroll down. Class features. And then scroll down to level 3, and it'll have Rogue Archetype.
Yes.
And you want to pick Assassin.
All right.
And that's going to give you proficiency with poisons, which we just got a couple vials of chaotic poison.
Oh, nice.
Which will be, I think, incredibly useful for Russell. I'm sorry, that sounds like it'd be great.
So my character level is already 8. Do I need to roll hit points?
Roll
Yeah,
HP.
when
That'll be
you're-
a D6.
Yeah,
Right?
die 8 actually for rogues, I believe.
Really? I thought it was a D6 for rogues.
And I do that in Beyond?
No, do that in Foundry. If you do it in Beyond, we won't see it. Unless everything is up and is working properly for you.
I'm done and Beyond. I can just go back to my character sheet.
Yeah.
Right?
So
Now I need to get over to the goddamn general.
Oh, it is a D8. My apologies.
I accept your apology.
yeah. So once Foundry is up,
Just don't let it happen again. Andre, it's taking forever.
Yeah, it usually does. That's kind of why I said once you start loading it, do Beyond in a new tab and do the character. You'll be as it was right. You were done leveling before the Foundry loaded. I had to reload 4 times before it even worked for me.
The Forge private game, right?
Yep. So
log in. Yeah. Okay. It's been like a month, so forgive me.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's been a month for all of us.
Well, it's been a week longer for me because I was only on
True.
Discord for the big fight.
Mm-hmm. You kick fucking button at that though, man.
That's what I heard. It sounded like good, but all right, excess game. Perfect timing on the phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's right. That fight ended perfectly for me. I am guessing though.
All right. So
You rolled a 5.
rollable tables.
No. Click
Oh, I
the
see.
dice icon on the left side, simple dice roller, and just click a die 8.
Can you say car? Car? Say car.
All right, I got a 6.
What's your con mod? Go back to your Beyond sheet. It'll be at the top
Hi,
of the page.
Nora.
Hi, Nora.
Hey, your Uncle Andy saying hi to you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. It is my constitution is 16. It's a plus.
Okay,
3.
so add 3 to that, so you gain 9 additional hit points to your max total.
Right.
You rolled a 20.
What?
Did she roll a 20?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's got this giant dice as a paperweight. She's tossing it on the table.
Sorry about that, guys.
All good. It gave us a chance to get Spencer quickly leveled up and ready to go.
Yeah. No. All right. Okay, so Spencer, you're all good?
74. Yep.
Okay. Brief recap. They've looted. They found some crazy-ass fucking knicker. That's about it. Okay.
A bunch of we've robbed the whites of all they had.
This shouldn't happen, so we're good. Okay. Let me turn down this music just a touch. Okay. Will you guys be wanting to take a short rest here, or will you guys be wanting to head out? So, or if you've already taken a short rest, you may have last time. Or if you want to head out immediately.
I think. Were we going to chance doing the traveling short rest with me driving the cart?
Would you guys like to do that?
Strahd likes the idea of keeping moving because
Yeah.
this is horrible.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Traveling short rest, Hassan will drive the cart because he is largely. And I mean, if everybody else successfully short rests, there are other people with proficiency you could take over driving so that he could take a short rest after them.
Yeah, I mean, I only need 4 hours, or not even.
That's a long rest.
That's a
We're
long
only
rest.
doing a short.
Is anyone
Long
hurt
rest is what happens when we get to
Cool,
big
that
crest.
worked.
Is anyone hurt damage wise, HP wise?
Yeah,
Yes.
but everybody
Okay.
should be wounded except me.
All right. Solaris finally finished completing reading a book called A Physician's Introduction to Battlefield Patching. So he decides to go to every single person who's damaged and pull out his medicine kit or healer's kit, and he starts wrapping bandages up. So who's hurt first?
Russell is bloodied.
Bloodied? Okay. So you're going to add 8 to this roll.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh!
Wrong button.
That's the wrong button, but
That's the wrong button, but I got it. It's right down here. I'm getting used to this, but there it is. They're the actual same roll, which is kind of funny. Alright, so you're adding
All right.
8 to that.
So 17 hit points to Russell.
Next.
Considering you ended that battle at 12 hit points, you gain 9 for your level to take you to 21, and then 17 onto that. So 38 hit points, Russell.
I take it down to 38.
Yeah, that's what your current hit points should be. Yes. I have your character sheet from last session on Foundry, so I know what your hit points were at the end of the fight.
Unless I'm doing it wrong, I'm really healed. So
All right, 38 of 74.
it's from the leveling.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember.
If you didn't update your character sheet properly, it will do that. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
It will override what your hit point total is.
Because I've been using the Beyond, I haven't been using the Foundry anymore because it's just cumbersome. So I'm at 75 out of 75 health. So.
I doubt that, but we'll go with that for right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I was at like 43, so I'm at 43
Yes,
out of 55.
Okay.
She's rolled really well for hit points.
Fighter as well.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Fighter gets a lot more.
Ranger for Russell.
Which is the same
I think
as
it's the
fighter.
same. Yeah.
I mean, you could still heal me if you wanted to, so that way at least, because
No.
I'm pretty sure I was...
No, let's get going.
All right.
Like, I would be healing while we're riding the cart, so we wouldn't lose any time, but if anyone needs healing, just let me know.
Where did that extra 8 come from before?
So your level
straight
plus
lace.
Oh, level.
So,
It's your
Watch it come
level
over
plus...
here.
just to confirm,
You hurt?
I'm at 38 of 74. Right?
Yes, you are currently at 38 of 74.
Cool.
Alright, so I walk over... Motherfucker. I walk over to Drove. Sorry, I had a little bug here.
Okay. You do.
You need healing?
Yeah, wrap me up.
Wrapping up. Add 8. Oh, shit.
That's about right for me.
Well, I have another one coming for something else, but... Anyone else?
Use it on somebody else.
I mean,
It's a group thing, so don't worry about it.
I guess I
Yeah.
could take one.
Add 8.
Okay.
Not bad.
There, that's 17 for me, right? Wow.
3 uses. Anyone else?
How you doing, Tenkai?
Realism, but it's whatever.
I might have done something wrong because I was at full health before I updated to level 8. So
Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It happens. It's been a little bit of time since we last played, so you're fine.
Yeah.
Next, anyone else? We could be going into a fray. Anybody else want to top up? This is an easy...
I think we're all good. Like,
I
if
think we're
Son,
okay.
by fluke ended that battle at full hit points. That's why he was volunteering to drive the cart for the first stretch while everyone else rested. Was he only needs the short rest to regain his spell slots and fighter powers.
So we can go ahead and do the short rest since we're on the move.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys do want to do a short rest, that's fine. Everyone take a short rest. Some of you will gain certain abilities back because that's short rest.
Yep.
Yep.
Bad Doom. I'm not rolling any dice.
Let's see.
It didn't show up in.
That's because you did it on Beyond and not on Foundry. Or you don't have Beyond 20 up and running.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
up there. Not a huge one. You can still set it up. It's up
I
there.
have an extension on my Beyond 20.
Yeah.
It takes
That
forever.
works.
That works. Scott.
Yeah,
Okay.
I did do a short rest, so.
As
Yeah,
long
you're
as it's
good.
accurate and beyond 20, that's fine. I do not care. So the party gets on a cart and they start strapping themselves, and finally, Mr. Mr. Solaris is like, oh, I can use actual bandages, and starts healing people with this in a very proficient manner. You all, well, start to heal up a little bit and feeling a little bit better. And now is when the second part of the encounter comes about. Could I have a time, Farron? Roll me D100.
Okay. D100. 75.
75. Okay, could you roll me D12 there?
And a D12.
2.
2.
So, you're traversing along this main road heading to Kresk, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Strahd gave us 2 days, and with the cart, his castle's less than it is a day's travel from Kresk, so.
He also promised you safe roads.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully this wouldn't throw a wrench into plans, but when we get near here and into near Kresk, I kind of want to keep my eyes open for that red stag I saw before, because I think I saw it before somewhere in here.
Okay, well, perception check there. In the meantime, while Nero is rolling that perception check inside there, Theron.
God damn.
Natural 22. Very hot damn. Okay.
Yes.
Theron, could I have you roll me a charisma saving throw?
Charisma save. Oh boy. Here we go again.
You've got like a plus 14, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Plus 11, but.
Okay. 30.
No.
Jesus.
He
You rolled a 19.
Of all the people to ask, the paladin is not the one.
Especially the level 6 paladin.
Yes. So, Theron, you are all continuing. Definitely nothing bad is happening to you during this time. Who is on point in keeping watch for the party?
I think it's Solaris sitting up front next to Esson.
Okay. So
Probably.
after
That's usually what we do.
healing everybody, roll me a perception check, Master Solaris.
Nice.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Eagle
guys.
eyes in this party tonight.
God
Nice.
damn. Okay. You are continuing. And you pass, or you're here, at the very, very beautiful palace-like road that leads south. Both Eagle-Eyed Solaris and Eagle-Eyed Niramore will see the same thing. Far, far away on the mountains above the fog. Lights. Lights. And there's a silhouette a very good distance away. Very good distance away. Maybe 800 feet, but a very tall silhouette. Walking south down this road. Very hard to see, and the mist-covered fog all around you. And there are lights on the mountains, moving lights. Almost looks like either lamp or torchlight on those mountains. But no red stag around here.
Damn.
Not yet, anyway.
Nah.
Will the party continue? Okay.
I imagine so.
Party continues. And continues past the bridge, leading further to the north, further and further, further and further. Until they come and see the very nice, very welcoming walls of Kresk. But the once more neutral site of the Abbey of St. Markovia does fill at least some of you with a little bit of dread knowing what lives there. The party gets to the gates. Upon seeing you and seeing all of your indication with the Mardikovs and stuff, after a brief, very brief exchange, the gates are open readily enough inside of there. Fine armored, but very few guards stand, nod to all of you as you bypass the gates and enter Kresk proper. As a quick reminder, Kresk is a very sparsely populated town. It is very organized, it is very neat, and it is very well managed.
Like Disney.
And there, yes, just like Disney and
This is
Barovia.
the Disneyland of Barovia.
It's fairly close. There's not many houses, and all the houses are well maintained. And there's decorations and stuff on there. People are trimming hedges and stuff inside there. And as you all start coming in, some of them are like morning. Sorry, evening. As you all come out by, and you get a few waves, and people are going about their businesses as well.
Oh, finally, civilization.
It's calm here for now. But the looming Abbey of St. Markovia, well, directly looms over this town. So the party. I will ask, just for the sake of this, does anyone want to make a trek up to the Abbey for any reasons?
No.
No. We want to go to the pool later, I think, but not the Abbey.
Yeah, we want to go to the pool before we leave the leave. But beyond that, we wanted to find the young lady and see how she's doing, and see if she is coherent for communication.
Perhaps shopping first, though? Get that out of the way?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys want to go shopping?
After all, we have 7 silvered longswords to sell if
Yep.
no one else is taking one.
Indeed.
Okay. Would the party like to roleplay shopping, or would you guys like to just go down the line and say this is done? This is done. Your choice.
I'm down with this is done. I don't think there's anything we need.
Yeah, I'm
Special
gonna go
law.
down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing Solaris wants to do is it's not shopping, but he has to go see the blacksmith and offer him some healing for that armor we got for like free.
Well, I think we
Yeah.
have to see him no matter
The
what, because he's
advertising
the
armor.
armorer.
Part of his deal. Yeah.
I need to see him
Yeah,
anyway.
he'd also be the person we would probably be selling whatever swords and bows we don't want.
I
to
will
keep.
handle the business first, and then I'll get to you, Solaris. Okay? Sound fair?
Cool.
Give me just one moment. A few places are here. Is the there is a table shop. There's a blacksmith. And there's a thrift shop. The Strum House, owned by Grigori Strum, the blacksmith, and then you have Lady Kate's Wonder Emporium as well. I can sell many, many things. I'm going to assume you guys will head into the Strum House, and you guys will be affecting this place up there. Is there anything that what specifically will you be selling to Grigori Strum?
Sorry, I was just having a word there.
I'd
with
be
the
selling.
Just
probably
just some.
just more carapace armor at him, pretty much.
Before we do that, just quickly, Solaris is going to tell the party he does have another set of a Masterwork Amazing Plate now for $2,000. Maybe we can talk him down by giving him all this stuff for free.
That's exactly
We'll give it
what I
in
was
trade,
getting at.
yeah.
Throw him all the swords, all the fucking armor, whatever else we found.
It's worth a shot. Why not?
So 8 warbows, 8 longswords, and 8 sets of bone weird armor, stone armor.
Save one of the warbows for Russell. The longswords, unless Tetra wants one, I don't even know if she can use it. Maybe save one for her. The rest, we don't really need.
Isan has one of the long swords. There's 7 of them.
Okay, got it.
Tetradia, do you have a silvered weapon?
Yes, I have a short sword.
Okay.
And some crossbow
Yeah,
bolts.
long swords aren't finesse, so it's heavier than. It's not ladylike enough of a weapon for Tetradia.
Do I need to get more silver arrows?
Hey. Okay, maybe that is true, but that's still.
I know you know how to wield it, but it's unless Russell wants to keep one of the bows as a backup bow, he doesn't need the bow. From what I understand, from what the DM was saying.
We could add in one of the blights, but of course not Stilicho, because.
Was a warbow better than a longbow?
No, they're the
No.
same thing. The warbow in my games is used for more fighting in close range as well from time to time. It can be useful for blocking swords, like for certain monsters.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if I needed more. I know I have to have silver arrows to fight undead. I didn't know if I have a finite amount of those. If I had to buy more.
Gotcha. I think you have enough silvered arrows for right now, and Grigori Strum does not really have silvered arrows.
That's a Volaki purchase.
Yeah.
Maybe we get some good food and rest. That's what I want.
Oh. Yeah, we know. We got to take care of some business first, young lady.
The only place that would have food and rest here would be the Kreskova house. Which is the last place you stayed here. So let's go down this line. He will give you 10 gold for the longswords. He will give you 5 gold for the warbows. So that is 105 gold so far. And the armor, he will give you 20 for the lot because they're not metal. He can't work with them. And they will very rarely ever fit anyone else as well. But he'll give you...
Man, you can fit this armor on anybody. Put some straps on, they'll be fine. He'll be selling them all out.
Are you telling
It doesn't work that way, Dro.
Are you telling me how I, the blacksmith, wouldn't know if I can't stretch these out of there? Young man.
Young. Let me tell you something, young man. I've worked with a lot less before and still am now. I can guarantee that those are going to be the rare sets of armor that you're going to find around here. It's not even anything anybody else has really seen. As soon as you can put some straps to get those around people's torsos, their legs, all of their limbs, I'm sure you'll be able to fetch a fine price for them.
Did you see Tetrati just examining a helmet somewhere random?
Roll me a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay, 1 second.
12. Okay. He looks at you, looks back at the calcified stone arbor and stuff there. Well, if you want to find a different blacksmith to take that up with, absolutely. Not looking to buy it then. I told you my fair share, and I've already dealt with your group quite well in the past. That's my final offer.
Yeah, fine.
Oh, what you gonna do, Dro? Tetrati says across.
Well, I'm not going to murder innocent people, as he looks at Tetra, so...
She gives him a glare. Just...
Alright. 10 gold for the lot, then.
He said 20.
Did he?
He did.
He
No,
did.
He did say 20 originally.
I assumed
was
he
my
was just
fault.
being a dick.
No, that was Alex, the DM's fault. I'll do it for 20. So 20 gold, so 125 gold. And he takes a look around at the rest and such there. Any more haggling for the other weapons, though? 5 for the warbows, 10 for the swords.
Yeah, Dro, look at him. We'll say, how much weaponry does this town really have? I imagine it must be quite valuable anytime anybody brings you in anything to defend yourselves against the horror of the night.
Particularly if it's silvered.
You have a point there. Most of our boys here, though, are not really proficient with swords, pikes, crossbows, and the like. Those are sold more readily, but the silver could be broken down quite well, and that's what we'll be doing with them. So, 10 gold pieces for silver seems fairly reasonable for me for now, but I do see your point. Roll me a persuasion check. Go.
Let's see here. Sorry, I keep having to go back to my sheet. Got other stuff up. Oh, well, clearly I'm not talking too well today.
I think we'll keep it at 10. That seems more than fair enough for me.
So how much was that total then?
It's 125.
Okay.
Getting gold in Barovia is not an easy thing to do.
Neither is getting silver. But
Bring this up.
we can let it go.
Yep.
And Mr. Slayers, you wanted to speak with the Grigori Strahd after this?
Yeah, he walks up to him and he says, "Hi, I'm here to fulfill my end of the bargain. Do you need any healing today? Just checking in."
Excellent, yes. I would, please. Well, heal me in whatever best way you possibly can.
He uses his bandage. That should work. I don't know what level he is, but he gets this plus his level.
This is normal stuff. I want the good stuff. I can have my own advantages.
Deal's a deal.
Kira Runes said, I just feel so much better after the day in the forge, making so many goddamn nails and horseshoes. My hands feel so much better. Could you do so again?
I'll do one more because of our deal.
Hey, my neighbor could use some. He's got some wounds that applied to he fell off a ladder not too long ago. So a broken leg and a leg. How about you could heal him as well?
Yeah, but I don't remember that being part of the deal. It was just for you.
Are you trying to strong arm us?
Can Nira
It's
step
not
up?
part of the deal. Yes, Nira and Dro step aside of that. Yes.
I'm in the market for some breastplate. Ideally, breastplate that could be made to look black and have this specific symbol on it. And she's got a little drawing of it. I could help heal your neighbor if you'd be willing to help me out with getting some armor. I also need a shield, as it were.
A shield. Shield would be easy enough. That would just be 5 gold for a shield. The breastplate is a little bit more pricey. That would be 75 gold pieces for a brigandine breastplate.
And that's with it tinted black and having this symbol placed on it?
That would be simple enough. I can stencil this in, and it will just be paint. Unless you're looking for something more pricey, like an engraving or acid etching.
How much would that be?
An engraving or an acid etching. Acid etching would look the best. It would be fire inside of it. You would see the different layers of steel, be like a rippling ocean effect across it. Or fire, or however way that you would like it. That would take some time. I may have something that could fit your need, but just the symbol for acid etching would take an hour or two.
But the price?
Oh, it'd be an extra 25 gold.
Goodwill between neighbors can be such a great thing. Make it 15, and we have a deal.
In total?
No, for the acid etching on top.
No,
No, that would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be a steal.
Only a persuasion check. 15? I think we can come to a deal with that. That'll work. You want to heal my neighbor inside of there, and then I'll have this breastplate to you soon. After that, you like, just give me your work. Since then, we'll have this agreed on.
What time of day is it? Is it the night?
Evening.
It's the evening, right?
Yes.
Can you have it ready for tomorrow?
Yes, I can definitely have it ready for tomorrow.
Okay. I don't know if you can share it on the screen, but I actually do have a rough drawing of what I wanted on it, if anyone's interested.
Post it in Discord. I can't share. It will take a little time for me to share.
True enough. Yeah, easier there. So that'd be 90 total, I think.
God.
Does pause for a second inside of there. Yep. Well, certainly we'll have this all set up inside of there. God, fucking refill my goddamn shops.
I'll go find his. I'll leave and go find his neighbor.
Yeah.
Or we can do it after. Here, I'm just gonna do the clear ones now to say I did it.
Okay. He gives you directions. So.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
you do find a man who has a horribly shattered broken leg inside of there. Who is being attended to by local healers. They're thinking about bringing him up to the abbot. That's when you step on by, Nira. And as you come by, Nira, inside of there, people immediately make way for you. As they come inside of there. And they don't really say much. They just move away from you, Nira, more. And they're expecting to see something interesting. And there you head over to there, grab the leg, and everyone, the small crowd of about 20 onlookers, sees the bone as soon as you touch it, it's up there, reform along its thigh and snaps back into place underneath the flesh and skin behind it. The man immediately passes out. Inside there. And it is a quiet onlook of about 20-25 people. As I assume you head away.
The light bringer.
Shut up! Fuck off.
So
This is your fault too.
Celeste goes to the Mr. Gregory. Says, I'd like to make you another deal.
Yeah. What you know the
It'll
deal?
be quick. It's simple. I'm noticing a lot of people get hurt here. So you could always use some healing. I'm thinking about opening up a small little healer shop here. And anyone needs healing, they'll get healed. But I need someone to be here for me and let me know that there's some injuries. And collect the money for me. I will offer you 50% of the sales if you loan me that armor. And I can contact you every day to check in to see if you need me.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, I forgot to say I was gonna ask Dro or Niramore, can you help me with this convincing, by the way? Or even Theron, or even fucking everybody can fucking is amazing.
Yes, you get my bardic inspiration D6.
I just have the shit.
There's your guidance.
Charisma.
Roll a d6 and a d4 persuasion check at disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Yeah, just roll it twice. If it doesn't automatically roll it at disadvantage for you.
Did it? Oh, it didn't shoot into. No, didn't work. Did it? No.
Russell and bushes.
It's working for Russell for some reason.
Hey!
One
That's
more.
one.
One more check.
Roll another.
Fucking hell, of course! Of course! Fucking of course!
Would you like my inspiration?
Well,
I will tell you why it's disadvantaged in a second inside of there. He's kind of startled when you show him up inside of there. That's not gonna make any goddamn money. That would make money in Velaki. It's not gonna make any money here.
Well, you can always trade it for favors, like wine.
I would agree with you. You have an excellent idea here, but we do have a prolific healer already here.
Oh, my friend, if you only knew what goes on up there. If you trust that idea so much, I implore you to go up there and see for yourself if he would heal you.
He's a busy man. The others have. I've seen what he can do.
Oh, but you don't hear the sounds coming up there? The screams and the wails? I have no idea if he does. I'm just going with it.
You don't see the monstrosities that is created up there? You think that's sufficient healing? I can attest personally that this man, as he's pointing his hand over at Solaris, has saved me more times than I even care to count. He's a miracle worker.
Listen, I'm not giving you the last bit of armor for a failing business in Velaki. It's not happening. And no, there's never been any screams of pain from that place. And yes, he's done miracles. He brought back the Baron's goddamn son not too long ago.
Have you ever heard of the miracle of the guy who keeps licking a sword and getting off to it?
I don't even know where you're going with.
What?
What the fuck are you talking
What?
about? Oh, God.
Tetra is referring to our silver addicted friend.
I know
up
who she's
there.
referring to, but still.
Oh.
Tetra.
Because that's a work of
Tetra.
miracle.
Tetra, come have a drink
Tetra,
with me.
Shut up. Tetra,
Tetra, I'm
shut
gonna
up.
go over to Tetra with my wineskin. Come here for a sec. We're gonna hang out and drink. We'll hang out with Stilico.
She's obviously had too little to drink, sir.
Mhm.
Too little.
She's had too little to drink today.
So it's been rejected, Solaris. So I was just gonna. All right, I had to try, but just so you know, give me a few weeks, and I can bring back people from the dead as well. And then that's it.
He looks very confused as you leave off in a little bit of a huff inside of there.
Hey, Stellaris, you want me to, work my intimidation?
No,
Nah,
you're not
No.
gonna be able
fine.
to get it, man. It's
That's
not gonna.
fine.
It's not a vi. It's not gonna work here.
If we
Besides,
ever get some
strong
riches,
arming like that would probably, look poorly upon the one who's supposed to be watching out for the Lightbringer.
if we ever get some riches, I'll come back. I'll come back and buy it.
Yeah. Did Nira actually buy the shield?
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
I thought
oh.
it was 75 for the armor. The rest
75
of
for the armor. I believe it's 5 for the shield. So there.
No, I was
Yeah,
only gonna
so-
spend. I was only gonna spend 90 to get the armor with the etching and the.
Okay, you spent 90 to get
Okay.
the armor of the etching inside of there. Let's
Yeah.
just go ahead and say
Yeah.
you do have it inside of there, so you don't have to come back and get it. So,
Cool.
Yeah.
So,
And upon leaving the shop, Hassan pulls his old shield out of his packing, and says, "Here you go.
okay.
I can
saw you
attest to
looking
its
at me in there.
durability."
I saw you looking at me in there, so yes.
Because I picked up a spiked shield not long ago.
Tetrati just takes a swig of whatever booze he has on.
What booze do you have, Tetradia?
It's Nira's booze.
Yeah, it's near his booze.
I just have my.
okay.
We're just drinking my regular wineskin, but I mean, if she looks all that rough, we can each have a shot of my apple whiskey.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Sure,
Yeah,
we just survived the Banshee Blitz, so cheers.
Are we still resting at that guy's house again?
Yes, once we've talked to if the Lady Voctor has woken up, hasn't woken up, then I'm guessing we would just go to the Burgomasters to rest.
What you have heard, there's some talk around the town. There is some talk around the town. The guest who has been staying over for some time has indeed woken up. And people are concerned, to say the least. What is the party wanting to do?
It's our next
Who said that?
destination.
Was it the blacksmith? Who said that?
Oh no, it was
It's
just
just
we
that
heard it from
This
Oh,
is
okay,
her-
just an
people
hour.
people
We're hearing
gossip in the
this-
street.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is me telling you you've heard some bits of things instead of here.
That
I
the
would
girl has
recommend
woken up.
We go straight there. That's what I would recommend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that we're done with the blacksmith, we go there.
Alrighty.
Okay. Gotcha. So the party is going to be heading towards the now fully taken over by the two house guards of Fiona Watcher. Sort of there. Small little it'd be a very, very large shack. But there's a large fireplace, small little garden off to it, and it's a beautiful little section here. But a few of the windows have been broken, patched up with boards to keep the cold out. The snow still kind of piling on more and more so as the days wane on. A guard, a house guard, one of them, in his much finer armor than almost anyone else you've seen sort of there, smoking something off to the side, and he kind of eyes your group as you all kind of start to arrive at this point.
What are you smoking?
my last bit from my last little stash that I had hidden away for more stressful than usual times.
What kind of stash?
Specific stash directly from the Mardikov's family. Wizards of Wine. I do
How
have
much
some
you want?
left if you're looking to buy.
Yeah, how much do you want for it?
Yeah, let's do that. Yep.
Okay, you immediately comes to.
Do people not remember that we have our own stash of this?
Yeah, but I
stuff?
want more, so.
Okay. He pauses inside of there, and he reaches in and he pulls out. He pulls out something inside of her. Roll me a perception check, Joe.
You're bad with marijuana measurements. I get it. All right. Let's see. You said a perception. Oh,
Yes.
perfect. Why is it? Oh, yeah. There we are. Wow.
Okay.
Apparently, I'm bad with marijuana. Fucking shit, too.
Looks to be about a gram inside of there.
Oh, God. That's it. I'm not even interested.
Just a little bit. And you're not interested at all? So fine, fair enough. Put it away. Did I hear that Russell and Bushers was interested?
I don't think Russell and
we-
Bushes may have been aware that we had a stash of our own.
Yeah, I did not know that either.
Okay.
Tell you what, friend. I'll give you about let's say 1 silver for that.
1 silver. This is not your
No.
typical amount. I'd
That's
sell
pretty
you
stemmy,
15.
dude.
Yeah, but it's a gram, so yeah, you can't be asking too much. I'm not gonna give you a gold for it.
I'm asking for 15 gold. It's not your.
15 gold for a gram of that shit. Jesus.
He smiles and says, "It's not your typical
Pretty stemmy, dude.
what you are looking for. It's fine. More for me."
How about you
Yep.
keep it?
Enjoy it then, sir. Enjoy it.
I still have
All
some
you do.
dro if you're that in need.
I still got some too. I was just looking to get more, but whatever.
Since you've been away, it's been interesting here. Since Stelda has woken up, she's making some bold claims. And
Oh, the
much
cat
better
girl.
than what she was, but she's better at the least.
I'm a little surprised, well, maybe because of her state she is right now, that you'd be staying in a place like this.
Has anybody got any catnip?
This is the place that the burgomaster gave them to stay, because there's almost everything else in the town is inhabited.
Hmm. I mean, really, though, she
You
ought to be
mean-
with them. She is part of the
Well, she
burgomaster's
was
family
unconscious.
from another town. But still, she
Yes,
is
but
willing.
we were there.
Oh, you mean
Yes.
the windows? This place was a fine place until she started breaking the windows.
Oh, I
Why
see.
did she break the windows?
She's made some accusations, and he kind of leans in. And everyone, if you want to do an insight check to get a general vibe of this guy, go for it.
Oh, yeah.
I banged his sister. Her sister.
This guy seems a little bit different than a lot of your normal Valachians per se. He seems pretty relaxed and stuff there. One thing, he's got confidence other than almost any other Valachian, other than like the Burgermeister, Ladyfield that watched her, and he does look dangerous per se. And his armor with his weapons, he doesn't notice his weapon there. Like it's just so natural that it looks like he's been using weapons since he was very young. He's about in his mid-30s. So there, a little salt and pepper beard, gray, a little bit of gray, something typical of Lockians. So there, not as pale as many of the other people around here. He carries a long sword, multiple short swords and daggers into his armor, and he keeps it very fine. And he seems very relaxed And it's not just the weed that, or whatever he is ingesting right now, or inhaling right now. He seems very confident compared to almost any other Valakian you've met. Up there.
Is he taller than me?
He is 5'9".
I'm talking about the character, Spencer, not me in real life. Yeah,
Didn't have to.
though.
Didn't have to, you asshole.
Short.
I'll hold my tongue for now.
We should go speak with the young lady.
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely. He opens the door. Opens the door. Lets you go inside of there. The other guard is inside of there. He is nursing a black eye. And there's bits of broken glass and pottery shards that have had a half attempted set of clean sections up inside of there. And Stella Watcher is in one corner with wide eyes. And she is watching you all very, very intently.
How big are her pupils?
They are dilated to a pinpoint.
Ooh, not what I was saying. That's the exact opposite I was thinking of.
Are you
But
okay?
her eyes almost seem to be bugging out inside of there. But she's not acting like a cat.
Well, that's a plus.
You say that, Tetra?
Yeah.
Who are you?
We were hired to help you become normal again.
These idiots told me about you all. Did you bring me to him? The one on the hill?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Oh.
Yes, we did, young lady. I am happy to see you vocal again.
She somewhat relaxes. Oh, God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Istan is going to ask the guard nursing his black eye if he would like to take a break outside.
He'll look at you, pause for a moment, and then nod, and then leave.
You want something to drink?
Yeah, where the fuck do you get a drink around here?
Yeah, no, we can take care of that, Dro.
She wipes a few tears from her eyes inside of there. So I've never had a drink before.
This is a great time to start. Shoot this door.
Tetra.
Roll a history check.
Okay.
Seems very odd.
Okay, 10. Got it. That's what I need to know.
So she'll pull out a wine bottle that's obviously she's already been drinking parts of it, and she'll just like kind of cautiously go over and hand it to her. Here, try some.
Sure. Take it.
You giving her the good shit?
Yeah, the good shit, the dragon wine.
Smell it and stuff there. Irina is looking cautious as well.
We should celebrate. You're back to normal. We should have a party and have some nice food and drinks, and a little bit luxurious for once.
She takes it and then downs the entirety of it.
God.
Inside of there, and she just keeps like you see her. She just starts like squeezing the wine bottle, the wine skin inside there, and she looks like she's gonna drink all of it.
You really should. Maybe you should like pace yourself.
Halfway gone.
Kind of stop.
It's almost gone now. And it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to get some aspirin from Solaris.
She hands the skin back to you, Tetradia.
Oh my God, are you gonna be okay? Never drink it before. You're gonna black out.
I swear, you and white bitches can't fucking handle her liquor.
Can Solaris do like
Shut
a visual medicine check on her, or maybe an insight, just to see like what's really going on with her?
Yeah.
Well, what exactly are you looking for? Are you?
She's distraught. She's distraught. Like something. I get the feeling something's happened to her, but I'm trying to figure out if it's magical or if it's psychological.
Probably bullshit. That's about the drinking thing too. I bet she drinks all the
What's
time.
her by the way, out of
Yeah, roll me a medicine check. If you guys want to roll a medicine check, so her name's Stella. God damn, Slay.
Damn.
Okay. You've been
The
rolling.
doctor is in.
You are 99% certain that there's nothing magical going on here anymore.
Well done,
Anymore.
Dr. Brightheart.
No, so she's just crazy. Alright, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Lady Stella,
Well, she spent quite a while in the mind frame of a cat for some
And
reason.
as a point of order inside of there, she has been this way for 7 years. She's 22 now.
Yeah.
That's a
Lady
long ass
Stella,
time.
why are you so distraught? Is something wrong?
Would you not be after first waking up after spending 7 years as a cat, Tetra?
Suppose.
Yeah, most of the cats that I've ever met haven't even lasted that long, so...
Oh, go ahead, Lady Stella, tell us.
Yeah. I almost... When I came to, I almost stabbed the 2 gentlemen out there. I was not expecting them to be pleasant, but they were. Kicked and screamed, was not happy. They calmed me down. I'm sorry, it's been rough, to say the least, these past days.
Another child in need of comfort, I see.
Trotty will cautiously pat her on the shoulder and like trying to calm her down.
Okay, you touch her.
Very cautiously. Yeah.
Okay, as you reach out to her, she very. If you're doing it cautiously, right? So you're not like reaching out and immediately grabbing her, but then she shies away from that to the point of where she gets out of her chair and moves back.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess you're still a little skittish.
Oh, God.
Tetra, give the young lady some space. She's been through quite an ordeal.
Suppose you're right, and she'll start to back up and just give her space.
I want to ask her if she remembers anything from the past 7 years. Any images or anything.
I remember it all.
So every time you tried to speak, though, it came out as a cat.
Yes.
But you were conscious in your mind the entire time. You just couldn't express yourself properly?
No. Something else did everything. He did something to me.
Who's he?
I think I know.
I think I know too, but...
Who do you think it was?
Dro's going to approach her a little bit, just a couple of feet, not like trying to get too close, and I'll say, "Oh, so you remember everything, just like me," as he points to himself. Let me ask you, Stella, does the name Xanther have any meaning to you?
only a D100, Mr. Joe.
Oh God!
Oh!
No!
Well, shit.
Oh boy.
Does anybody want to burn inspiration? Desan, do you want to burn inspiration on this for him or
I don't know if this is something I can burn inspiration for.
It's too late. Okay.
Here we go.
She freezes in place.
Are you okay, Lady Stella?
Don't say that name.
Oh, what? You mean the name Xanther?
Damn it.
Oh.
Don't tell him things like that, young lady. He's just going to do it despite it.
Dro, please
He is-
don't.
You
Strahd kind of face palms.
You don't understand. Don't say that name.
I understand it completely. You have a friend in me. Oh, now I'm just doing Toy Story quotes. Sorry, that was not like. No, I'll look at her and be like, "No, I completely understand. I haven't dealt with this as long, but I've seen into the abyss as well as you have."
Have you?
It's not for as long, but I've seen it. Every time I close my eyes.
That name. It's dangerous. I'm not sure why. But he knew that name as well.
And who is he?
He was afraid to say the name. The boy. Victor.
There it is.
He twisted my mind. He made me forget things. He would do horrible things to me and then make me forget them as a test. Sometimes he was just a boy, but sometimes he was not. And
Check to see if she's lying.
go for it. 11. You can think whatever you like. You can think whatever you like, but you get the sense that she is not lying. Okay.
Child.
Go bad insight theme.
Yep.
That's right. You get the sense that she's not lying. She's too distraught inside there. But here's one thing you will get because you roll higher inside there. She has been affected, if she is telling you the truth, she has been affected mentally with magic. She may be either insane, could be telling fabricated lies, or only knows the partial truth. If she has been affected by mental magic. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's just the party. It's very easy. We're gonna sit little Victor down, and I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth on him.
If we can get him alone to do something like that, you mean? I think you're forgetting who he is. Although, perhaps Isaac can help.
I tend not to factor those things in when I'm looking for justice.
Well, I know you've been through a lot, Lady Stella, but now that you're normal, what do you wish to do? You have your life back. Rebuild it.
You have your free
Normal.
will back.
This child is not normal. She never will be. And Dro will look at Stella, and he'll extend his hand out and say, "Child, come to me."
Well, it's not exactly like we're normal either. Well, most of us.
Well, what
anyways.
is normal?
When you say that, Dro, not specifically the last part, but
Creepy
things
uncle
before.
vibes.
You roll me an insight check with advantage.
All right. Well, let's see here. Insight with advantage. That's a
Yeah.
21.
Here it is, natural 20. You guys are rolling hot today. For a brief flash of a moment inside of there, old, ancient eyes stare at you. Very, very familiar set of eyes that you have seen in other beings before.
Sure recognizes it.
And then it's disappeared.
Oh, sorry, go.
Then it's disappeared into the eyes of a young woman.
I'll recognize it. I'll obviously know what it is. I know exactly where it's coming from. But I will kind of, shake my hand a little bit in the air and be like, and motion my fingers. Come here. And I'm not going to be as affected by it as the first time I was because I've already seen it. But be like, come here.
She
Girl.
gets up, but she does not, come next to you or anything.
He doesn't bite, I promise.
If that's the case, I'll take about 2 more steps closer to her and see how she is reacting to that.
She stands still.
I'll take 2 more steps. I don't know how far away we were from each other in the first place, but
You are next to her. Yes.
then I will slowly place my hands on her shoulders and see how's or try to anyway, and see how she reacts to that. Like I'm facing front to front with her.
Okay. No reaction yet.
I will imagine she's quite shorter than me. I will look down to her face and Joel will say, child, there's no longer any reason to be fearful of him. And Joel will try to give her a fucking hug.
Okay. You do give her a hug inside of there. And she does accept it. And she seems hesitant at first point. But then she says something. Not him. Them. And
who are they?
I don't know. I was only with him for a month. He was 7. 7.
Stella, I need you to mine the deepest, darkest parts of your mind, and I need you to tell me who are they.
Only a D100, Mr. Drow. Ooh.
Damn.
Oh, God damn, guys.
This is what happens when you take such a long break. They're all pent up waiting to come out.
One moment, please.
Not a problem.
One day he was acting like an old man herb cigarette handed to her. The other day he acted like a noble. One day he acted normal. Just a child. Some days he was horrifying. I've never met the man, but he acted and talked like that of a 40-year-old man in the body of a 7-year-old. He acted like his grandfather. Vargas' father.
Vargas' father.
Change, and then he would do something, and I would forget about it. But I remembered it all when I was healed. When she says that, anyone roll me an Arcana check.
Alright.
Son would like to ask her if she has any idea how long the child would spend acting in those manners.
A day. Sometimes the angry one would come out if the other ones didn't do as he said.
Would you ever hear them at the same time?
No. Knowing what is cast in her, she was almost assuredly affected by modified memory.
Yeah.
Hundreds of times.
Yeah.
Stella, do you know about a mirror that is in Vargas's house?
No.
No.
Which would track if it was important. She's only there for a month.
Mm-hmm. Why were you there?
Going... Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
For a month. You live in the town?
It was my mother, Vargas, wanted to make peace. Both of their parents had disliked each other to begin with. And my mother reached out. And as a first sign of it, I was sent there to shore up alliances in the future. 15 years or so. What she's talking about is this is medieval times out there is a betrothal rights. So, discussed at a young age inside there, and to see if they are compatible, and if not, then they don't marry, of course, when they're older. But if they are, there's a good chance they will marry. So this is normal for noble families per se. And it was probably assumed that the 7-year-old wasn't going to do anything bad, and apparently they trusted Stella as well. There. And so now you can see why Fiona Watcher hates Vargas's guts.
Yep.
And we left off on that. And with that, we're going to take a small break here, 10-15 minutes. Okay. What does the party want to do?
I think Dro was going to ask her something, wasn't he? Ask her something?
He's sadly been gone for a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm going to skip over that for right now.
She's in such a state. I know that we're probably thinking about trying to go to the pool in the morning, but me and Nira are like super tempted to want to just take her there right now.
Oh, who's this image of? Is this Victor?
Yes.
Yep.
Any 14, 15-year-old. Okay.
It looks like he would be a lot of fun to get in mischief with.
I think we were going to ask her if she wants to even go back to Vallaki.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Joe, you're back. What it sounded like.
Yep.
I thought if Tetrani got stuck here, she might want to stay in Crest because it's kind of like a homely place that has a huge. Most importantly, it has huge stone walls. No, it's not like cheap palisade like Vallaki.
Yeah, except you're expected to work there.
Yes, everyone works in Crest.
Tetrani would be happy about that.
Will you be interacting with Stella anymore?
Yes. What do you guys want?
We have to ask her if she wants. We have to ask her if she wants to go back to Vallaki or not.
Yeah. We will.
Oh,
I think
Yeah,
did
Drew.
we restart the session?
We are.
Alright.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Drove did so.
Dro is going to disengage hugging, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, got it.
He's
That
going
takes a full
to,
action.
Yeah, I know, but I think I got a bonus action for what I'm going to do next, and at least a free action.
Sure.
He release his hug. He's going to move his hands to Stella's and grasp them, and then he's going to take one knee in front of her and look up towards her face. And he's going to say, "Child, I can't fully imagine what your plight is, but I can partially. And I want you to know that for someone as young as you in this mortal coil, this plane of existence, what you've gone through is already taxing enough. And I want you to know that what you've gone through already and to survive through it is amazing. And also to know that those who are responsible for what has happened to you will be punished by not only my hands, but others as well. And there is no more room to be afraid. There's no more fear to be had. Because what we will do will absolve all of that. And he'll stand back up and release his hands from hers, and he will simply start walking away, I guess.
Okay. You walk away. You walk away in a badass fashion after delivering that. Got it. Says it there. She's stunned for a moment. Says it there. Oh, sorry, my cat.
Okay.
My cat pressed that.
Well, now trees are just biting people. I see how it is.
My blights are biting people? Stilico, how could you? Harry
I
son
didn't think there were.
All of you.
Harry son of wood, how could you do that?
That 23 is going to be devastating to my left thigh, so, you know. No, just kidding.
Sorry, my cat.
Ah.
Cats are dicks.
As you say that and head out, Stroll will head out. She doesn't say anything. She just kind of looks at him, sat there. Her head kind of twitches for a moment. She blinks, sits back down heavily, and just looks exhausted.
Stella, what would you like to do? We're planning on traveling back towards Valaki. Do you want to come with us? Or do you want to stay here?
I want to stay here for some time. I know that might bring trouble with my mother, but I want to stay here for some time.
I have pages and sealing wax and ink. Would you want to write her a letter so that we can at least give that to her to assure her that we have succeeded in bringing your mind back to you?
Yes. Yes, they'll have the guards write up a similar letter.
Wonderful.
She will, a little slowly. She's been out of practice for 7 years, but she does start writing instead of there. And she will absolutely have the guards write up the same. The guards will be staying with her, obviously.
Absolutely, they will be.
Hassan
Everyone,
will.
go ahead.
Mhm. Oh, no, you said something for the group that'll cause Hassan to pause.
Mm-hmm. I would like to take her to the pool now, or at least in a few minutes. Is anyone objecting to that?
Not at
Mean
all.
on top
Not
of the
the
fucking mountain.
slightest.
It's not on top of the mountain, it's at the base of the mountain.
No.
Ooh,
Okay.
a little chilly to go swimming.
Not there, it's not.
This pool will not be that cold.
You want to bring Stella to the pool?
I do.
Okay.
I thought we already took her there, though.
Nope.
No. Not while she's been conscious.
No.
While she was
Okay.
unconscious, you did dip her into the pool, though. That was true.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
and while she was a cat as well.
Yeah.
You do. She agrees, and you are going to head off to the pool for side of there. It's a beautiful pool. It's up there. Lake, crystal clear. Between a lake and it'd be a very, very large pond. There's a statue in the middle of it. Steam is erupting off of it, and all the snow is melting about 15 feet before it gets there. Flowers are growing, and there is a gazebo there as well.
It's very beautiful here, isn't it, Stella?
It is. It's calm here as well.
Mm.
Very calm.
Will you give me your hand?
She slowly hands it out to you.
Oh, first we best take off our shoes.
Looks a little bit more suspicious, but takes off her shoes.
It'll be fine. I want to show you something. And I'll take her by the hand, and I'll take her into the pool. And I'm going to stand wherever it was I stood before. And I'm going to hold both of her hands and say, "Child, you and your mind have been in the dark for so long, much like how the night is around us right now," and I'll kind of gesture outward. "But that is past. And now it's time for you to see the sun. And I am going to..." Oh, come on, work.
Yeah.
There it is.
You cast light.
I do. This is tripling down.
Roll me a D100 near. Okay. So, it flutters for a second. Almost smothered for a brief second. And then sunlight appears wherever you had cast it.
Above us.
Above us.
Yeah.
Above you. There's a moment there And she looks to it. I've seen this before.
You have? Where?
She's kind of shaking a little bit. When I was healed, I was bathed in the same light. Washed everything away.
Given how you were healed, that doesn't entirely surprise me. But just stay and look at this for a moment.
She does.
Yeah. And I will actually try to hug her if I can, if she'll let me.
Okay. She does let you.
I too have seen into the darkness. I have not seen the same things that you and Dro have seen, but I also know what it's like. But with each other's help, it gets better. And I'll step away from the hug. And I'll let her stay there if she wants to. I'll kind of walk through the pool and walk away.
Okay. Only Demon Hunter. Yeah, one more time.
Quickly, how would I get rid of the templates that light brings up?
Right click. Oh, I'll move them for you.
I hate that. I gotta remember to not use, or yeah, I don't know. It might still do it even if I did it from my sheet. Maybe I need to do it from beyond from now on.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, hey,
Oh, not so
we
hot.
actually have an actual map now.
90. Okay. She continues to look at the light. There's something a little strange here, per se. The place seems... The air around you seems ever so faintly different. It's still powerful.
Can I tell at all what is different about it? Is it darker? Is it just weaker in general? Like,
Roll me a religion check. Okay. No, not much. Hard to tell.
okay. Can I roll insight on her? I'm just
What do you
curious.
insight check?
I just want to see if she still seems like herself.
Roll me an insight check. You feel that she's lost in deep thought as of right now. And she has very little concerning herself at this moment. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Would Dro be able to notice that?
Sure.
If you want me to roll something.
Oh, you do.
I do. At that point, Dro will start wading his way through the pool and approaching her, Stella. He wants to try to nudge her back into reality and then perhaps remove her if possible.
You gently put a hand on her shoulder, and she twitches as you do so. And she seems to fumble for a second, and she will follow you out of the pool.
I'll, after we get out of the pool, I will, hand her back her shoes that were taken off by both her and Nira, and
Sure.
try to give her back those, and I'll look at her. I want to see how she's looking. Her eyes. Is she like kind of conscious, or is she like in a daze, or what have you?
There's something. Roll an insight check.
Okay.
This
That's actually what I was suspecting. Oh,
So-
Jesus Christ. All right.
She seems very, very contemplative. Very, very contemplative at the moment. Side of there. And she has a very extremely intense look on her face. She knows where she's placing her feet, but she's barely noticed you at this point.
I'll look to
Hassan will actually go, shall we get her back to her bed?
yeah.
I'm sure we have given her quite a bit to think about.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking to the others, and I'm like, just kind of shaking my head, and I'll probably try to take one of her hands and try to lead her on to where we want to go.
You do. Okay. Then, for the sake of brevity, the party does bring Stella back to her. Her guards are with her. Bring her back.
Solaris is actually not going to leave. He's going to stay behind.
Oh, fuck, if he's doing that, so Dro's going to look back and be like, Straight-Lace, what are you doing?
Hassan will shall leave him be. I am sure he wishes to commune with his god.
Yeah, just want to do some prayers.
Yep.
Solaris,
Leave the man to
should
his
I
prayers.
stay?
No, I'd rather be alone right now.
Oh, very well.
Well, since I've done my good deed of today, I'm gonna go to the house and get some food and relax. So Johnny just walks off by herself.
Don't worry, I'll beat the child later. Not this one. As he points to Stella, he points at Tetra, and he's like, "I'll beat that one."
There, what are you doing?
Russell's gonna follow the group, but stay in the shadows.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's super sneaky. Theron, what are you doing?
Nothing in particular.
Gotcha. You staying with the group? You're heading with Tetradia, looking for some food?
Probably staying with the group.
Okay, got it.
Dradia breaks off and goes straight to the house.
To the
Gotcha.
Burgomasters. Yep.
And then 40 gargoyles rush her and rip her to pieces.
As you
Don't give the DM ideas.
As you are heading away, and I'll get to you in a moment, Slayers. Theron. As you are walking by with the party instead of there, you do notice something. The Kraskovans, or the Burgomeister's son, idly dropping and bouncing a ball on the paved stone next to him, staring at you, Theron. Just staring. He's about 12. Very large eyes. And his right hand, he's bouncing the ball. In his left hand, he's he has like almost like a purse, and from what you can tell, it is filled with jerky, and he's eating from it. Should I do anything for him?
Kill him.
Do you walk up and
Mug
stab
him.
him, Theron? I know you want to.
Mug him for his jerky.
Teach him a lesson.
Yeah, you can't
I
just
don't think
eat
I'm
jerky on. No, I'm sorry.
I don't think I'm gonna do anything.
Okay. He continues to stare at you, specifically, Theron, as you lead away inside of there. Continues to eat and eat and eat. Still bouncing his ball, staring at you till you go out of sight. You swear you could still feel his eyes on your back, just staring at you. Though he's nowhere to be seen.
Was this kid on the path that we were going on,
No,
or
only Theron noticed him because he's got like his hair at the back of his neck prickled. Because there's people out and about as you move by.
okay?
At this point inside there, so there's nothing in particular that you'd be like, "Hey, there's a kid bouncing a ball."
There's this fucking psychopath kid over there. All right, no, it's
and so that happens inside there. Nearmore, you're sorry, not Nearmore. Tetrardy, you were attacked by 40 gargoyles. No. Solaris, would you like to do this in this chat or a different one?
That's a good question. I didn't think of that. Yes, I'll do it in a different channel, but
Gotcha.
well, no, it's fine. It's fine.
You want to do it here? Okay,
can do
awesome.
Yeah, I can do. But I'd like to. I don't know. I have a passive perception, but I'd like to do a perception in case somebody's like sneaking on me because I specifically want to be in private when I do this.
Yeah, the kid's staring at you. No, he's not. I'm only a perception check.
Jesus.
Goddamn eagle eye.
What'd you roll? I don't even see it. Did he roll?
It was a 20.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh no, mine broke. Sorry, it's my fault. So come on, Fouch. You got a 20? I'll just believe you.
Yeah.
As you 1 second, please. My cat turned on my auto clicker. Got it. That's why. As you head away inside of there, or stay where the rest of the party heads away inside of there, you take a look around, make sure you're alone. And you are alone. Solaris.
Solaris is going to kneel down and do like a prayer to Lathander. And he's going to say, "My Lord, my whole life has been filled with doubt. I failed at almost everything that I've tried to accomplish. I've been told that I was going to fail at everything that I will try to accomplish. But the one thing I found out is I do have a destiny, a chance at redemption. I'm supposed to discover and help the Lightbringer. Have I finally completed my journey? Is she the Lightbringer? And I'm just going to wait for something to happen."
Roll me a religion check.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
That's exactly what I predicted too.
What'd you roll? Natural 1 or natural 20?
Natural
Natural
one.
one.
Okay.
Unless somebody wants, I don't know if you can give inspiration for that though.
No, you can.
Can I challenge my, or can I channel, rather, my love for the brother? No, I know I can't do that.
Hassan, you are muted.
Have inspiration that he can use.
Okay. If you want to,
Appropriate.
Solaris, you can roll again.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Ouch.
At least it's not a crit fail.
Intelligence is like
Yeah.
horrible. Intelligence is horrible.
The gods have
So
abandoned us.
he-
Aren't you trained
He's
in
gonna wait a
religion?
good. No, it's intelligent. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. That's why it's not like negative 100.
Okay.
That's why it's a 3 and a 2 instead of a negative 1.
Solaris, you do sense something. There's a rippling sensation on the water around you. And then I would like for you to roll me a D100 as well.
Ooh, 21's a little bit better.
22.
Nice.
That's how it's done.
Why not?
Solaris, as you call out for help, I need to do something.
So, sorry, was that a question? Oh, you need to do something. I see.
Yes. There's a moment. There's a rippling, almost as if something touched the middle of the pond, and it ripples out. And then everything goes quiet, quiet, quiet. As you hear faint footfalls. And then the rippling hits the sides, and you hear the sound of water lapping. And in front of you, in the mud, are two footprints that were not there beforehand. And you are doing what you were telling me, Solaris, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
Just to see what happens.
Reach out with your right hand, coin in front of it, and brilliant light spills from your fingers. And it was something familiar. Daylight spills from your fingers, Solaris. Bright, refreshing, hot. But you see something change within this pond. Around the edges of this pond, crystal shoots off about 4 inches down. Suddenly, the entire edges of the pond have a thin sheet of ice and frost around it. I am here, and I am here to help. Solaris of the Lot. You just need to let me in. And you feel a faint, warm presence all around you. And I need to ask you a question, Solaris. Do you let this presence in, or do you deny it?
Does it feel janky or demonic, or does it feel celestial or good?
It's large. It's a large presence.
And
it is
okay.
hard to tell. It's warm. It's not necessarily comforting, but it is warm. And you are where you are. It is your decision.
I casted light, and daylight came in my hands or out all around me?
In your hands.
Okay. I think it's a sign, so I'm going to accept it.
You accept it?
That's what he would do. I'm calling bullshit. This is gonna fucking like demon anal rape me, but my character is gonna be like,
Oh!
this is
Oh, boy.
Character rather than your own intuition.
But Solaris is like, this is a sign. This is everything that I wanted.
Solaris, you feel it. You feel the warmth pierce your skin, and you can throw this away at any time. This is your choice. You feel it pierce your skin, go forward. It doesn't hurt, but warmth floods across your entire body, and you feel rejuvenated, stronger. The air smells sweeter. You seem better. And there's an energy around you giving you life. Something is there, and something that will always be here if you want it to. Solaris, you gain resistance to necrotic damage permanently.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.
You've found your calling and you've found your answer, Solaris.
So the question that I've asked, it's been answered.
That is for you to decide. What are you doing, Solaris?
Everything's gone. If it's like this, I'm just gonna stand up, start walking away from the pool, stop for one more second because he's always doubting himself because his whole family doubted him. Turn around and just cast light one more time.
Daylight. Immediately.
And his shoulders slump. And he's just more confused. He's like, and then he dismisses it and he walks back to the house.
And I will respond to you in Discord real quick. Okay. You walk back to the house.
Yep. He, if anyone would notice, he walks into the house with his shoulders kind of slumped, more like a bit sad, a little crestfallen.
What's wrong? Yeah, I want to go up to him.
It's nothing. It's just kind of looks and says, "Sometimes we are who we are." That's all he says. He looks really defeated.
She's got an eyebrow like raised really high.
But all will be well because we have the Lightbringer with us. And he just kind of looks at her like reassuringly.
If you say so. And I'll kind of walk away. I think I noticed that Dro probably wants to talk to him.
I imagine Dro would notice his mood and probably just hand a bottle of something to him, but not really saying it.
By the way, Theron, you were inside of the house because you went. Did the party go to the cottage with the guards, or you go to the the mayor's house to get food and stuff with Tetradia?
I imagine
we have
go to
Stella
the
with
house.
It's we have Stella with us, guys. So
Drop
it
her
would
off
be
at that house at the guards protector, then head over there, or you want to stay at Stella's place?
it would be I would probably if someone would ask Stella if she would like to join us for a meal at the Burgomaster's.
Yeah.
I think I will stay here. I'm not sure I want to go meet more people today.
Hassan will go, I understand. And Hassan's going to grab her hand and he's going to press 2 gold coins into it and say, "This is for you. Do with it as you need." And he's going to give her 2 gold coins and then head off.
She nods. Doesn't seem... She nods. Clutches the gold coins, pockets them immediately. Go ahead.
Oh. So we're back at her place now then, right?
Correct.
For the moment. We're on the way back to the Burgomaster's to get a meal.
Okay.
She seems to want to be left alone at this point.
Okay. I'm going to do something once we get back to wherever we're sleeping.
Okay, got it. The party does enter, and they see Tetradia inside of there, probably drinking. Inside of there. Actually, no. If you came inside there, Tetradia, they gave you some bread and meat and good food, and then they probably put you to work immediately. Inside of that, as they put everyone to work in this place inside of there, unless you.
What work am I doing?
That would be unless you have an ordeal with it, and let me know if you do inside there. But they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll have some food inside there," and then they're probably, "Hey, you're gonna go clean some dishes now since you ate with us." That type of work.
Charlie is just like in the kitchen cleaning
Yes. The party comes in. It's the family cleaning dishes inside there. Theron, you immediately notice the creepy kid. Who's sitting into a corner with the same bag of jerky and the ball inside of there, not cleaning dishes inside of there, and kind of stares at you a little bit.
Kind of like a zombie doing it because she wants to rest. So she's just washing dishes.
No, you have to put the salt in the corner. Have you ever done this before?
Oh, I'm really trying. I really.
Yes, but have you done it before though?
Well, the first time's a charm, right? Should just give a cheesy smile.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, sure, that's fine. Just spend a little longer on it then, okay?
Okay.
And she hands you another pot. Immediately, no mercy inside there.
You
And
start watching it.
Okay.
It's about fucking time.
Party heads inside. Theron ignores the kid who kind of stares at him a little too long from time to time. What it sounds like.
I haven't gotten to speak yet. This time he's probably gonna walk over to the kid and like kneel down to him, say, "Hey, shoot, I didn't think I'd get this far out of character."
Boy, what are you doing over there? You're talking to another kid. Wait, you need
Dad,
me to
I
yell at
want
him?
to play with my friends.
do it, Theron. Roleplay inside of here. Theron, you do what you want.
Yeah. I'm just being a bitch.
Shoot.
He looks at you as you say "hey," and then you have a mental crisis in your mind.
Face.
If you need a moment, I will.
I do need a moment. Let me.
Inside of there, and I will describe whatever else is doing for a second inside of there. So Lotus has come in. Tetradia is cleaning dishes, looking very unhappy per se. Not unhappy, but doubtful of her skill is probably the better way to put this.
Girl, scrub harder.
Why would you say that, Drew? Why would you
Because
say
those
that?
pots and pans aren't clean enough. Now I said scrub. Earn your keep.
She just gives him a death glare, like ready to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hey,
Claudia, I am
hey,
glad to see you continuing to keep your word.
The mother snapped her finger at you, Joe. Go cut some wood, please. Just immediately.
We'll cut some wood to try.
Song, go join him and cut some
Absolutely,
wood
man.
out of there. Nira, could you be a dear and help help Solaris and the lights clean part of the chimney as well if you're going to stay the night? Sound fair?
Sure. The chimney or the hearth?
The hearth. My apologies.
Okay.
Prepare that and start there. And third, you're a good lad. that's all. Inside there.
Actually, I can use my new ability to help clean the hearth.
Awesome. Okay.
Ronnie's just kind of jealously looking at Theron, like, why does he not get to do anything in her mind?
Because Theron is talking to the resurrected child. And we'll probably have to do stuff as soon as he stops.
That would be a safe assumption. He looks at you, and after you say, hey, he stops for a moment. And he leans in close to you. Hey.
Oh. So,
Joe will look over as he's walking outside to go chop some firewood with the son and be like, boy! I forgot what I was going to say. Just don't fuck it up.
Loud man can be a little abrasive, don't you think?
how old is this kid again, out of character?
He's about 10 or 11. He's 10 to 12. Stuffing his face more with beef jerky.
I am going to divine sense this.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Okay, yeah, post up for me.
Okay, yes.
Citrati just sneezed on the dishes, so she's trying to hide it.
You better clean those
Don't
dishes
hide
even
that.
more.
No. As you cast it and stuff like that, you do not detect anything. Hey. Theron, how are you doing? You having a good day? Been eating enough?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You sure? And he starts eating more and more. Sounds there. Stuffing his mouth more and more. Are you sure? Stuff there. And then in the background you hear his mother say, oh my god, where'd you come from? She eventually sees Russell and Bushes, who's rustling some bushes inside of there. Says, hey, are you eating here as well?
Am I eating?
Are you staying here? Or you can just hide out in the bushes.
Is there trees behind this building?
There's a bunch of trees.
You fucking camp in the trees, you fucker.
She sees you like through the window, kind of staring at you inside there. Do you just slowly back away into the bushes?
Into the bushes.
Yeah, I was wondering if I don't think it's in my inventory, but I was wondering if I could have like a little hammock to hang
Sure,
when I sleep.
Yeah. So roll me a stealth check.
Me?
Yeah.
Yep.
So you disappear.
No, the other Russell and Bushes.
I gotta find it. Oh, there it is. Alright, I rolled it. It'll take us
24. And she says, what the fuck? Alright, anyway. The kid...
He does that.
Does he? Is
He's excellent at that, unfortunately.
He only has to work if he's paying, if he's eating here. Anyway, and then third, in terms of the kids looking at you and stuff there. So,
You have just talked more in the last 10 seconds than the entirety that we've been here.
Yeah, that's what conversation is. Because you just got here.
You're a weird kid, you know that?
Eat some more jerky. Oh. So, where does your power come from, Theron?
He immediately goes wide-eyed at that.
I just gotta know.
How do you know about my power?
Oh, don't all of you have powers? I mean, it seems obvious to me.
Insight check.
Only an insight.
God.
And in the meantime, while you're insight checking him, he continues. Such there. Your powers are very interesting. Did you know that? You've got people watching you. I can see them. I can see them, Theron. And they definitely see you.
That's not fucking ominous or anything.
What's your angle, kid?
My angle? I want to eat more. I want to be happy. I want to live a long, helpful, happy, childlike existence filled with innocence and the wonderful place of this Kresk and the shithole that is Barovia. Does that quench your thirst for knowledge? Roll romance in the meantime.
Yeah.
Smacks your hand immediately. Theron, what are you doing?
Dro's just gonna yell from outside the house, like, "Shut up, girl!"
Why does this have to be?
Hey, hang on, I might have a spell for this.
You're thinking about something?
That's fucking weird. As he's looking over at his son, like, dude, I think you need to get that checked out.
Ooh.
Nothing to check out. This is just my gift.
So, kid, what's your name?
Oh. He says, oh, well. That is such. I love that question now. My parents call me Timothy, but I'm Tarn. They'll never believe you. What languages do you speak?
Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay, continue.
Well, then, Tarn, would you agree to a little experiment? It's not going to be anything bad. I'm just going to need to see your hands for about 10 minutes.
Are you going to cast a spell on me, Green Knight?
He's going to perk up an eyebrow at that and be like, yeah.
The ones that watch you, they love what you've become. They're so interested, they're so far away. Ooh. Yes, of course. So free.
Okay. I'm going to be casting Identify.
In the meantime, you put something together. What Tarn means. Tarn means famished in Sylvan. An ancient subject of it. That would be your direct translation for it.
I'm going to cast Identify as a ritual bard spell. just to display it. If I touch a creature throughout the casting, I learn what spells are currently affecting it, if any.
Okay. I'm going to say you. There's a ritual up there, so okay, gotcha. I'm just going to say go ahead and go. Say this. There is no spells affecting this young man.
No spells affecting.
Well, I can see that you have so many useful things to do in your future and stuff there. You should be careful of your future. There are too many people watching you, just like they're watching me. Oh, wonderful. Theron Melanie. Find the mountain. I suggest it. The forest, the mountain, and the swamp. They are all looking at you. They are all looking at you, Green Knight. They're here now. He gestures around him. Right now. I can see the radicalized confusion on your face, good sir. What do you want to ask me? And he continues to eat.
I can tell no spells in particular are affecting your body, but I can tell you aren't Timothy at all, are you?
No, he's rumbling around here. I'll see how long I'm going to stay talking to Timothy, though.
Were you...
The abbot warned them. But they begged and begged and begged to bring me back. Told them it was too late, but my parents, God bless their souls, they didn't listen. Except for my mom. Why do you ask?
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if they know anything about what could possibly be affecting him?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
Come on, natural 20.
And in the background is just coming from a song and Strahd inside there. You go. You have no idea. No idea. Well, they were warned. They begged, etc. I was dead for 10, 15 days. No, 15 days. More than 15 days. He couldn't save me. But they kept asking. Ask your questions, Theron Melanie.
What exactly did the abbot do to you?
Oh, he brought me back to the dead. I heard all the conversations that there. He said he was saying that to my mother that he would not do it. It wouldn't be safe. It was too late for me. She kept asking and asking and asking. Eventually, he relented and resurrected me from the dead, telling her that there was a chance that this would go awry. And it slowly is. Very slowly. I'm an open book.
Are you a spirit of some sort possessing Timothy's body?
He gives you a wide grin. No. Your fellow here, Dro, they called him? He thinks he's old, but he's not the oldest one outside this room right now.
Out of character. Excuse me. Okay, keep going.
And you are in the room anyways.
I know. That's why I said out of character. It's like, oh shit.
In the
Yeah,
background,
you're
in the background, you see
you're raging at a bunch of trees. You're raging at the wolf.
Yeah,
he sneezes outside.
Sean showed off his newfound power, and you just went berserk on the wood. It was perfect. It's like
Went berserk on the wood.
Did you know? Did you know, fair Melody, that even your soul cannot escape you over? I learned this.
I may have heard that before.
It's just recycled endlessly. There are much more bodies than there are souls in Barovia. I just happen to remember all of them. All of those past memory. Very fun indeed. But I can also see certain things following you. The three sisters watch you with such keen interest, not seeing any other debilitating other side effects in these times. What say you, fair Melody? What do you know about them? What do you know nothing about them?
Out of character, I do think I remember there I read the book. But
Would you like me to inform you a little bit about what you know about them?
yes, please. Because I was out of character.
Are an old folk tale. Maybe what is it? Something there. They were beings that were more neutral in nature. They were bringers of despair and gift, and they would also give life, happiness, longevity. They were very. They are kind of a children's story, to be entirely honest. That's out there, and they range from very intense to very what you've read to like very scarily like Grimm's fairy tale style to more traditional modern children's stories. They're full of life and flowers and everything. And the other times, like, yeah, she was made out of bones, and she would scarily walk up to you, and then she would snap people's necks for fun. Like very weird stories in that book. Inside of there. And they were the sisters, three. They're called sisters, and they are not humans, but they are tied in with Barovian folklore.
Alright, back in character. I've read a little about these sisters.
I forgot her name.
Excellent. Well, that is excellent indeed. Inside there. Sadly, my time grows short, and my hunger too powerful. Goodbye, fair Melody, and good luck. And his eyes cloud over, and he looks at you. What were we talking about?
Not important. But it was a good conversation.
It was a very good conversation. You. I wanted to tell you, but I've never seen anyone like you. You walk in the metal, but you walk with the Force. Typically, I need you to do tradition. Oh, I gotta go. He went off immediately, and that is where we'll end the session.